No, it's... Oh, I keep going over to the side. Do you see that? Greetings, everyone. It's me, that ghost. I'm back on a backup computer, and this computer actually has all the apps at the bottom of the screen instead of the side, so I keep moving the mouse over to the side and getting mad that I don't see any of the apps. It's just like when someone who normally wears glasses did all the... Oh, I was afraid all the sheep despawned, but they didn't. It's just like when someone who normally wears glasses isn't wearing them, and they keep tapping the bridge of their nose, believing they're gonna, push up their glasses. I have like the muscle memory of keeping apps at the side. I might have to replay it on this computer. Once I successfully kill a sheep, it's gonna turn it up. There we go. No, that's not volume. No, it's the opposite of my computer. Cause my computer, on this computer, if you hit F9 and do something, it does its non-F function. But on my computer, it will only do the F function if you hit F9. So it's opposite. Okay, now I have everything I need for a bed. Before I build a bed, though, let's see what I saw glowing in the night. I mean, it had to be something. Because this is a multiplayer server, I have a feeling it's just someone's house, but... earlier, though. I know I saw something, but now I don't see it. To me, this is very mysterious. I mean, I know I probably just got lost, but... Yeah, I guess I just got lost. Like, I was in one river and then I found a different river or something. But I guess someone lives nearby here. If I was able to end up at this place getting lost looking for where the people were, it means they could easily find me if I live here, which I'm not afraid of being by others, but I don't want to encroach too close to other people. I know someone lives in this area. Alternatively, I could intentionally, live near someone secretly. I probably won't, but I have seen like funny YouTube series where one player will live in the other player's basement without them even knowing. And yeah, I'm taking these flowers. I really love these flowers. It's flower time. Yeah, if you really recognize the geography here, like that one wonky tree would probably be a good finding me thing. It's like, yeah, if someone really memorizes the geography of this server, they could probably find me pretty easily. Oh yeah, from spawn. I think I might want to live around here. Or over here. Ooh, I like that. I want to live here. Oh, it's raining now. Oh, there's some cows here too. Yeah, this seems like a nice place. That makes sense. So yeah, I'm gonna live here, and I know like mobs will spawn if I don't light it up, but I want to live in an arch, so... It's arch time. Oh, looks like it's already going to be night again. So I'm going to build a bed and get ready. And this bed will be white. So now even if I die, if my bed doesn't get attacked, I should respawn here at the arch, which that calms me a bit. I'm gonna... Alright, there we go. I'm gonna leave my bed there and start my fun thing all over again. So I'd say now I'm about caught up where I was last time. Arguably I'm better off than I was last time. Oh, and we're by a slime chunk, heck yeah. Were slimes always that easy? I guess it was because I have the high ground, but I'm used to slimes doing a bit of damage. Stream quality's oh. Oh, I just went over to the side again. I don't really know how to fix that. Oh, I just went over to the side again. Oh, I've never adjusted OBS before. Bet we. Yeah, I don't know. It might just be bad for a little bit. I can live with that. It usually corrects itself. Like, I've never actually, changed stuff in OBS settings before. So the fact that it doesn't seem to be, really, really bad makes me think it'll likely correct itself. Let's, bet we... Infinite bet we feedback. Okay, there we go. We got some stone. Time to get a stone pick. Heck yeah. I'm gonna chop down another tree. I'm not even chop, I'm just gonna punch another tree. Because I need some charcoal. Actually, wait, no, I don't need charcoal. I'm being dumb. I'm sorry, tree. Here, I'll put it back. I love in Minecraft you can do that, and the tree's just perfectly healthy afterwards. Imagine if you, ripped off someone's arm, and then you just, take the arm back to them, and they're like, yes, this is a perfectly okay situation. I am feeling quite healthy at the moment. Like what the heck? There we go, food time. I don't want to waste any coal, so I'm going to keep checking back. Got a little bit hurt. That's what I was looking for. There we go. Now I can finally do a little bit of regen. So now, it's torch time. And time to look at quartz again. I'm a big fan of strip mining, so of course one of the first things I'm going to do in a new world is dig down to Y11. And yeah, I will do this before building a house, because I can use materials gotten from strip mining to build a cool house. I'm thinking about maybe building like a castle on top of the hill, or not the hill, the arch. Or maybe, I don't know, like a castle would be fun. I might do something else though. In some past survival worlds, I've lived egg house. Yeah, because the video hasn't come out yet, people won't know why that's funny, but later on they'll think that's funny. I might, if I get enough diorite, I can make a giant white egg. I said this would be the villain playthrough, I just didn't tell anyone what villain it would be. I'm gonna play this Minecraft game as Dr. Eggman. Oh, looks like the stream is still doing like really poorly. So yeah, instead of relying on visuals, I'll rely on storage stuff. See, now that the pressure's on, I can't think of like a good story. I can think of something sort of funny. Earlier today, I was... That's not that fun. Basically, I was just talking to a family member about how I'm developing like a worse and worse fear of the sun. It's like every time I go outside, I'm afraid I'll get sunburned. So now I wear sunblock like all the time. And they were sharing that multiple family members are on a medication that means that they shouldn't be in the sun. And I'm more afraid of the sun than them. Like, some people in my family have been told by doctors, you know, like, take precaution, don't go out in the sun. And they're like, no, I'll go out in the sun. And then I'm just, you know, I don't want to call myself a healthy teenager, because I'm not. But, you know, I'm a teenager who can go in the sun. And I'm over here like, I don't trust that. So... It's kind of like the COVID thing. Like, people aren't taking things as seriously as they should. But I'm taking things too seriously in this situation. I'm trying to think of a good story. Recently, I haven't really been doing much. I've just been, like, studying a lot for finals. Next week is my last week of high school. Forever. And I'm really, really looking forward to putting all that behind me. That's cool. I'm gonna miss some things though. Like, recently I've been having these dreams that are nearly indistinguishable from reality. And I've been having dreams like that for a few months now. And some of them, when you wake up, you can tell they're fake after a while because someone will tell you something that directly contradicts it. Like, if I had a dream that my mom and I like went out to the grocery store, and then the next day when I woke up, she was like, "Hey, we haven't gone grocery shopping in a while." That's a dream. But I've been having dreams lately that I genuinely can't tell if they're real or not. And recently, I started having dreams that were taking place in my middle school again. So I wake up and I have the memories of a middle schooler. In my head, I was just at middle school yesterday. You know, everything's chill. And then Minecraft played. Oh, fiddle. I got creepered. I didn't die though. That makes me happy. I literally didn't see the creeper coming. What's... But yeah, I wake up and it's like I have the memories of a middle schooler, and like I just remembered like, yo, yes, whatever. And then I also have the memories of I'm about to graduate high school in a few days. So that's quite a juxtaposition. So a creeper got mad at me upstairs, so I'm living underground now like a little mole person. This is my new house. I did not mean to make a button. Why did I do that? Why did I make a button? Bro. Well, if I ever need a button in my build, I guess I'll use a wooden one instead of a... I panicked. I thought that was on mine. I just heard a creeper on someone else's end, and I freaked out. When I first started playing Minecraft, I was terrified of creepers. Like, legitimately scared. Which, if I had that same fear now, it would wipe me out, because... You know, right now, if I feel any strong emotion, I start struggling with my heart issues. Screenshot of your first death. Yeah. Yeah, my Minecraft beginnings are very well documented, and I was terrified of creepers. And today, when I feel any strong emotion, even if it's positive, it physically pains my heart. It's just part of my heart issues. And it sucks that it applies to positive emotion, too. Like, the other day I was reading some, like, really good news about college stuff, and I started to feel my heart beat faster and faster in my chest. And I'm like, oh no, not this again. And then my skin started to feel, like, hot. I felt like I had a fever. So I do what I always do, which is I ask whoever's closest to me, hey, do I have a fever? And they always touch my skin, and they say, no, you don't. You're cold and clammy. You don't have a fever. You're cold. So... and I had other symptoms as well. It's not just chest pain, sweating, fever, and then faint. There's other stuff mixed in. It's different every time. But yeah, I literally, if I feel any extreme, I can feel emotions. Like, I'm like, yay, I'm having a great day today. I'm fine. But if it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I just got great news. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lie down for a bit after that one. So... Yeah, if I actually had video games like really affect my emotions the way they used to, I probably would not be able to play video games with my heart condition. But I'm a little bit like emotion neutral in video games. Like I feel emotions. Like I love Minecraft, I love The Sims, I love Animal Crossing and Skyrim and everything else. But not enough to wipe me out. I'm thinking in the future of maybe live streaming me playing Doki Doki Literature Club on my channel, because I've watched a million playthroughs of it. For a while, that was like my escapism thing. Like I'd watch one YouTuber play through it and then immediately watch another one, then another one. And when I went through all the YouTubers I liked, then I just like started at the beginning. Like for a while, I was like really interested in the game, though I never played it myself. And at the time, I think I did have a Steam account. Like I think I could have played it myself. I just chose not to. But maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe I didn't have a Steam account at this point. I can't tell if it's gravel or andesite. Yeah, it's andesite. But because of that, if I stream it, I'm not going to be surprised. I'm not going to be like, wait a sec, this isn't an innocent dating simulator? What the heck? You know, I know who's behind all of it. I know all that. So, I won't be surprised, but because I've never played it, and I really was interested in it, and because, you know, it's free on Steam, once I get out of school, I'm going to have many hours every day free to do whatever. So I might, well, I mean, I'm planning on getting a job. I'm going to get a job as a lifeguard, but when I'm not doing lifeguard stuff, who wants to watch me play Doki Doki Literature Club? I think it'd be neat. Heading in, I already have a favorite. My favorite character in Doki Doki Literature Club is Yuri, and it's because she and I have a lot of interests in common, because all the girls in that game are really simple. Like, you can boil down their personality and their interests to a few sentences. And for Yuri, she really likes mystery books, which I love mystery books. I have a lot of, like, old Agatha Christie books from my grandma, and, like, the price tags are still on them, and that was back when a book was, like, 20 cents. I'm a little bit exaggerating, but not really. Like, a lot of those books are $1 or less, where, you know, today those books would be, like, $10. I actually own a lot of stuff from my grandparents with price tags still on it, and that's such a great example of inflation. Like, oh, I did not mean to throw that. But yeah, I love mystery books, and she loves tea, and I love tea, because alongside fruit juice and Dr. Pepper, tea was one of... Oh, if I make an iron pick, I can get this. Alongside fruit juice and Dr. Pepper, tea was one of the hardest things for me to give up, which I'm still working on my third heart video, because I've had issues with, like, my phone and stuff. But for people listening to this stream, spoiler alert, I'm allowed to drink caffeine again. I'm only allowed to drink it at certain times of day, but I can have it. So I have been enjoying Dr. Pepper. Not as much as I'd like to, though, because other people in my house drink it, and then they don't put it on the shopping list, so then I have to discover it's empty, and then put it on the list, and then someone will buy some. But, yeah, I am allowed to drink caffeine again, so if I met Yuri from Doki Doki Literature Club in real life, she and I could have a cup of tea. If I had enough wood to build a chest, I would. Oh, I did not mean to throw you. I'll go back up above ground. When it's not nighttime anymore, I'll go up there and I'll get more wood. Got a little hiccup there. See, I haven't had anything caffeinated today because I'm not supposed to drink any caffeinated beverages until after 3 p.m. And then at 3 p.m. today, I thought I'd be out of the house, and I wasn't, but I wasn't just gonna go grab a soda. I just kind of, like, sat by my backpack and waited. Oh, wrong pick. I don't know. I literally just made a new pick for this and then started using the wrong one. It's only 4. I like 5 because I like to wear a golden helmet because it feels like a crown, and the piglins don't hurt me. I keep throwing my pick. I know I'm not supposed to hit Q. I don't know if it's like, oh, this keyboard's a slightly different size than your other keyboard, so you're gonna keep messing up. Might be that. It also just might be that I'm dumb, but we'll see. Yeah, I'd like to find more gold so I can make myself a golden helmet, because I love golden helmets. Oh, that broke. Time to bust out the wooden one. Which I know I could use the iron one, but I don't really want to, like, waste that before I go through the wood one all the way. But yeah, my favorite Doki Doki Literature Club character is Yuri, because I feel like she and I could have a cup of tea together, discuss books we've read. When I first watched a playthrough of the game, one of the books she's describing had elements in common with a book that I liked when I was younger, which, not a lot in common, but when she was talking about, like, these kids being whisked off to some secret camp and there's, like, a conspiracy theory, it reminded me of the book, of the first Mysterious Benedict Society book series, because in there, this isn't a spoiler, this is set up within the first, like, 5 or 6 chapters. In there, the kids have to go undercover to this, like, school thing, and there's secrets there. So when she's talking about these kids, you know, going somewhere and they unravel a secret, it sounds familiar, which the rest of the details, I think it's called The Portrait of whatever. The rest of the details in her book, The Portrait of whatever, they aren't the same as the Mysterious Benedict Society, but I don't know, I just feel a cool connection. And then, like, my second pick out of all of them would have to be Sayori, because I don't know, I feel really bad for her, and she's kind. And then my last pick would be Natsuki, because she's mean. I've never been a fan of the whole tsundere / hard to get thing, because it's like, I don't want someone to call me mean names. Like, if you're nice to me, I'll enjoy being around you, and if you're mean to me, I won't enjoy being around you. So I don't like Natsuki. Also, I don't know, I'm not saying that it's creepy if people like her, but also she just looks really, really young, so I just feel uncomfortable with her. But yeah, and then, you know, you're not able to date Monica. If I was gonna put Monica on the list, I'd probably put her beneath Sayori, but above Natsuki, because Monica, she's nice to you. She's like a psychopath, so that's why she's so low on the list. But at the end of the game, which this is a spoiler alert, just like skip ahead a minute if you want to hear this. At the end of the game, Sayori turns evil too. So it sounds like it's like in the coding of the game that whoever is the club leader is a psychopath. So I guess I can't hold her to it. So if we ignore Monica's psychoness, I'd probably put her above Sayori. Then my rankings would be Yuri, Monica, Sayori, then Natsuki. Because, I don't know, I feel like Monica and I have a bit in common. She also reminds me of some kids who have bullied me in the past. That's kind of a negative, but the fact that she's really into music, I like that, because I can play a bit of clarinet, a bit of violin, a bit of piano, so she'd like that. The fact that she's the one who, like, had the idea for the literature, I think, or maybe it was Sayori, I forget. The writing is cool. I don't know if I do enough of it to, like, consider it a hobby, but it's cool. But because she's sort of the, perfect girl, a million hobbies, that stereotype, she'd probably have hobbies in common with me, because she does, like, every hobby in the game. So, like, I bet Monica can knit. I bet Monica can do other stuff, so that'd be cool. I don't know. I can turn off my coordinates now, because I'm at the right level. I don't know why I kept them on so long. But yeah, if I play Doki Doki Literature Club, like on stream, I will try to go down the routes with every girl, because, in all my watching it, I actually did not see every route. I think I saw, like, 2 of the 3 routes, which I know they all end in the same way, but it's nice to see the scenes with the girls outside of the school. And it's nice to see some other, like, custom things you can only see on certain paths. I also know that people made mods for Doki Doki Literature Club. The most notable one I can remember from back when I was really obsessed with it was Doki Doki Forever, I believe that's what it's called, where you're actually able to save the girls. And that has a bunch of different endings, so if over the summer I decide to do Doki Doki Literature Club live streams, don't worry, it's not just going to be me hanging out with Yuri and then, having some psychological horror thriller going on. I'll do a lot of stuff. I'll really get as much as I can out of the game. Also, at some point over summer, we're gonna finish the Draymond streams, or at some point. And I plan on doing more Roblox stuff. And if I can find a way to attach my Switch to my computer, I might start over in Skyrim, or I wouldn't start over in Animal Crossing, because I don't want to, but I might start streaming my Animal Crossing. Yeah. Hi, I found a cave. The way to... Yeah, I know a lot of YouTubers have done it, but some of them are really, like, open about the fact that they're using an emulator, which I know that is an option for me, but I just wish I could, like, plug my Switch into my computer, which I know it wouldn't be that simple, but I wish I could. I mean, I can plug it into my computer, but it just charges it. It doesn't stream stuff. Give me a data cable. Yeah. I have a cable, my Switch and my phone have the same, like, plug thing on the end. And I have a cable that can transfer data on my phone, but it also can charge. It gives you options. I might test that with my Switch. I think I have already tested it, but I also might be thinking of my phone. That'll be a future investigation, in particular. Yeah, I could always just go to, like, Best Buy or something and be like, hey, I'm a YouTuber. give me your cables. There have been times where I've, like, mentioned that I do YouTube because I'm seeking help for stuff. Like, when I was having my phone issues, they were asking me, like, what do you do with your phone? And I was like, oh, well, I record and edit videos. I'm a YouTuber. But I actually, like, rarely tell people in real life about it. Like, recently, I made a video about this. Recently, I made a hat with my logo. Well, I didn't make a hat. I bought a hat, and I put my logo on it. And I was really proud of how it turned out. So I took a photo of the hat and I sent it to this family group chat. And my uncle, who he jokes a lot, and I'm really bad at reading tone over text, because like you can't hear any tone, asked, "Is that Pikachu?" And I thought he was joking. So I was like, no, it's my own like personal logo thing, but I didn't really want to tell him I'm a YouTuber, because it's not like I don't want my family to find my channel. My family that lives with me knows I have a YouTube channel. But I just feel kind of weird having my extended family find it, especially in that group chat. 'Cause in that group chat, that's where you get some of my weird family, like people who believe in QAnon stuff, and I don't want that near my channel. But I was like, oh, I'm sure you're joking, but I'm bad at tone. But no, this is like my own logo thing. And he was like, oh, okay. It kind of resembled Pikachu. I was genuinely asking. So I personally don't see the resemblance, but maybe my symbol is a knockoff Pikachu, if you look at it the right way. Which, I mean, if a ghost Pikachu, that's just Mimikyu, right? Like, am I just Mimikyu? Yeah, if I drew myself as Pikachu, I would just be a purple version of Mimikyu. Or I guess I wouldn't have eyes on my chest, but I'd be darn close. Oh, I have some emails. Oh, they're literally just because I signed in on the backup computer. Never mind. I was afraid my dad was like, "When are you coming home?" 'Cause I'm not in my house right now. But no, my phone was literally just like, "Hey, why are you logging in on a million new devices? What's going on? I'm scared. I've been kidnapped." Yeah, I'm being kidnapped and forced to make content. The next time you see any codes or riddles in my videos, they're literally just gonna be pointing you to come find and rescue me. Uh-oh, my captors heard me saying that, guys. Oh no. I don't know why I just twitched. It's not like you guys would have been able to see me do it. That was cringe. Anyway, time to get more wood. If I had a webcam on, that probably also wouldn't have been funny. So, yeah, either way, that's cringe. We're about to record a hostage video. Hi guys, this is the That Ghost hostage video. Greetings everyone, this is the That Ghost hostage video. Right now I'm being held in a non-disclosed location. They're gonna force me to keep playing Minecraft until my heart stops working. Sorry, I can't think of anything funny to say. I took an improv class at summer camp and it did not pay off. Hello, zombie. Oh, wow. I don't know why, for some reason my hair doesn't affect Oh, yeah, I was a dummy. Flew too close to the sun. Yeah, if we tilt it more towards me, it's like, yeah, hostage video. Greetings everyone, it's me, That Ghost. Right now, I'm being held hostage at an undisclosed location. I am being forced to play Minecraft until my heart stops, IRL. If I had memorized Morse code, I could send you guys some message to come get me, but I don't. I always use like an online thing. I only know 2 things in Morse code, which is SOS and kill. That might be kind of sus. I swear I know the word kill in Morse code for normal people reasons, and not like I'm sending silent commands, but it's, yeah. Go impress your friends. Use that cool skill. But yeah, I've been taken hostage. You can see the background isn't purple, and my room is purple, so clearly I'm not in my room. Illuminati confirmed. Wow, my hair looks weird today. Yeah. I feel bad for people listening to my streams. I keep bumping the mic. I bet it's super loud. Imagine if we get copyright because I decided to sing among group. Don't worry guys, I won't kill you. You'll all just get copyright claimed. I saw some good videos earlier today. Yeah, and I don't have an even number of planks because for some reason I made a button. I don't know why I made a button. It doesn't benefit me in any way, I just did. Bucket time. I'm not gonna let this bucket get stolen. I need some water. You're not gonna get your hands on my bucket. I'm a guard this of my life. I'll take it with me even when I'm going in the nether, because I know if I leave it in a chest in the overworld, it might get, it'll get nade. It'll get vectored. No, I got my bucket. We're good now. And now it's nightfall again. My nose is itchy. Besides Doki Doki Literature Club, I don't think I've ever played like a visual novel or dating sim, and I've tried to because a friend of mine was like, hey, we should do a stream together where we play the fidget spinner dating simulator, and I was like, oh heck yeah, and then we just kept having conflicts, because the plan was that we'd like do a Discord voice call, and I'd play it, and he would like see my screen, and you know, like, whatever. Like, we were gonna do it remote, we were gonna do it really late at night, because he's already out of high school, and he works during the day, and during the day I'm in school, so we were gonna maybe around like 7 p.m., and then just stream all night or something. But then stuff would come up, like, oh, he had to pick up a shift, or like, oh, my family wanted to do a family movie night thing, and then I fell asleep on the couch, you know, stuff kept happening. And then right now, he's really, really busy, so we agreed that we'd do it just during summer. So at some point, that's besides Doki Doki Literature Club, you guys can see me play Fidget Spinner Dating Simulator. Danganronpa games are really expensive. Even when they were 80% off, they were like way too expensive for me. But once I get a job, I'll probably feel more comfortable spending money because I'll have, you know, a fairly regular income to make up for whatever I spend. So right now, I've been unemployed for over a year because of my heart, and also because I'm still in school. But once I get a job as a lifeguard, I might feel comfortable buying a Danganronpa game if they go on sale again. I'm not going to buy one for full price. No. But I'd love to play that, which, like Doki Doki Literature Club, I've watched playthroughs, so I know the ending. Nothing will surprise me. So probably, I guess, playing a murder mystery game when you know who did it probably isn't the best. But technically, I never saw the ending of V3, and the reason behind that's really dumb. So I guess I'll tell that story. I was using I was using Danganronpa as like a coping mechanisms. It was like right at the beginning of all my heart problems, and like at the beginning of all my mental health issues. So I was like fully immersing myself, and there's a twist in the end of V3. Technically there's a twist in the end of every game, and there's a twist in every chapter of every game. It's a frickin' murder mystery game. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? But anyway, the twist was so emotionally devastating to me, because like it was my coping mechanism. Like the twist met psychologically, I just like couldn't handle it, so I just stopped watching playthroughs. And since then, I've watched other YouTubers play Danganronpa, and I'll watch, and I can't even make myself get to like the first episode of their playthroughs of V3, because I know it's coming, and it just makes me upset. I can still watch Danganronpa 1 and 2 and Ultra Miracles, but I think my favorite character in Danganronpa is from V3, so it's kind of funny that like I literally can't stand the game, like it makes me really like sad, but then I love a character from it. Korekio Shinguchi, if any of you guys know who that is, he's from V3, and I think he's really neat. For the same reasons I think Yuri is really neat. I feel like if I met him in real life, he and I would get along well, and we'd have a lot to discuss. In the game, I don't think he ever canonically drinks tea, but he seems like a tea drinker, you know, like, he seems like the kind of guy who'd like tea. He really likes language and religion and history and stuff, so, and I like that stuff. I research that stuff in my free time. So I feel like if I ever met Korekio, we could talk about a lot, you know, we could be like, oh, you know, what do you think about, like, Oghams? Ogham is my new favorite, alphabet, because it's cool that it's written, like, up to down, on, like, a line, and you carve it in trees. I learned about it before I went out to the lake, so I learned about it a few months ago, and I've been in love with it since. But, like, I bet Korekio and I could have, like, a 5-minute conversation about Ogham, and that, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, too, because whenever I learn a word from reading it, I pronounce it incorrectly. Everyone's like, oh, you talk funny. I love Korekio. I also love Ganta. He's also from the which I don't know if he and I have a lot in common, except for hobbies. Like, I feel like what we're interested in is different. He's really, really into bugs, and I've never been someone who's, like, researched bugs. Like, to me, oh cool, it's a bug. I don't really need to know what species it is. But because he's always out in the wilderness trying to get bugs, I'd be happy to go hiking with him, and I'd be happy to learn about bugs from him. So yeah, a lot of the characters in V3, I wish they were real people, because I'd like to believe that I could, like, go hang out in the woods with them and have, like, nice conversations about the history of language. But then the game itself, like, I will cry. So if I ever do, like, a Danganronpa playthrough, which the games will have to be mega discounted for me to do that, I'm not going to play V3, because mental illness. While there was the sale for Danganronpa, I also looked at the Corpse Party series, because that's another thing that I've watched playthroughs of, but I myself have never played. And it was actually, like, in an affordable price, but I decided not to buy it, literally just because I have a lot of other games that I haven't been playing a lot, and it's like, why buy a new game? There's more games to have. Like, you have Animal Crossing, you have Skyrim, you have Minecraft and Roblox, you know, you don't need another one. But, like, for YouTube, I would definitely want to play Corpse Party, so next time there's a sale, like, if it's during the summer, I'll go for it and I'll play it, but if it's during a school year, it's like, I already have plenty of games. I don't know why, that's probably, like, a weird place to draw. A lot of my logic doesn't really make sense. I'm checking my phone again. For those who can't see me, I'm doing a silly dance. It's the caramel tension dance if they couldn't move waist down, which, I mean, I can, but I'm in a chair, so I don't want to. I'm not going to stand up. Standing up is for losers. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting kind of late. I keep forgetting how late it is, and then I yawn, and I'm like, oh, wait a sec. It's nighttime. Which I can't tell if the sun is technically set yet or not, because there's a blue glow coming from the sky outside, but light pollution exists, so who knows anymore. I guess I'll make a new pick, but like, but yeah, technically, you know, who knows what time it is. Oh yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-da-dum. Boom, boom. Amogus time. Yeah, so I used the Among Drip song both in Can the Creators of International Spare Do Push-Ups and in 5 Signs Your Child is a Godless Emo. And I was planning on using it again in like 5 Signs Your Child is a Hopeless Simp. But then while recording, the people I was with, they kept playing Ram Ranch while we were not recording, like goofing around. And then one of them was like, guys, we should play Ram Ranch as like the song in between segments. So we did. Yeah, technically the sun has set. I can't tell if it's light pollution though, or if it's just like still just, you know, like twilight, I think. Is twilight what you call it? I think twilight's what you call it in the morning before the sun is really bright, because there's like light moving around the earth. Or it's at nighttime where the sun is set, but there's still light like moving up around the curve of the earth. Or if you got an actual scientist on here, they'd be like, that's not what either of those words mean. Twilight's night. Okay. Yeah, then right now I'd say it's twilight because the sky is still technically blue. It's just a really dark blue. Yeah, some more sneeze time. But yeah, it's oh, I did not mean to throw that. Yeah, it's after sunset. I'm really tired, but I'm probably not going to sleep much tonight because just different dumb school stuff. It's not like it's due tomorrow. It's complicated, so I'm probably going to stay up most of the night in school. Which is fine, because what I normally do to reward myself while I'm doing a lot of schoolwork is like every time I complete an assignment for school, I get to like edit one video quickly. Because that genuinely cheers me up. I wasn't joking in my like mental breakdown streams where I was like, live streaming and YouTube are my coping mechanism. Like, they are. Congratulations, Crypt, to deflecting an arrow. Nice achievement. I almost said I don't think I have any achievements, but no, I think I have Monster Hunter and the bed one, and all the pick ones. What do I have? Yeah, I have achievements. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'll do that. Like, it's like, oh, cool, I just, like, filled out my study guide for human anatomy. Now I get to edit a video about Hy-Vee. It's like, so tonight I'll be like, like, English poem about communism. Go in chat. The Epic Games of Life. Oh, this is a private server. Sorry. In the future, I'm planning on having public games both on Bedrock and Java through my Discord server, because I would like to play with others. But this one right now is private. Which technically I do have a Bedrock. It's not a server, but it's I let people who friend me on Bedrock play with me on Bedrock. I haven't streamed it. I'm planning on making a new streaming one. I was planning on doing it like starting this weekend to celebrate summer, so that'll be soon, but not right now. Right now I'm just vibing in a personal role. But what was I saying first? I was thinking something. I'm always thinking something. Your brain never stops thinking. Oh yeah, basically it's like, right now there's a video I want to edit. Ooh, I found diamonds. Yeah. Right now there's a video I want to edit, and I'm not going to let myself do it until I do one of my assignments. And I'll do another assignment, and I'll edit another video. And, you know, just keep going. That's genuinely how it's fun for me. I got some diamonds. I also have a bunch of videos on YouTube. Which I got that's pretty evident when I left YouTube. Videos were still basically coming out every day. And that's because I have a lot of them queued up. I even have some that are like holiday specials that I already have lined up. Like I have a few Christmas videos already in queue, and a Halloween video already in queue. Just not serious ones. A lot of them are like less than a minute. It's just footage I've taken on the holiday previously that I'm going to release before the holiday this year. When I find more footage from previous holidays, I'll queue them up, so then like maybe every day of October you get to see a snippet on Halloween stuff, or like every day of December you get to see a Christmas thing. I don't know if it'll be every day, but just there's a lot of stuff that people don't see that will slowly come out over time. But yeah, tonight I'm gonna edit some videos, I'm gonna do a lot of homework. I don't know what else. Oh, lava. could have blocked that. I don't really care. I'll just go mine somewhere else. Maybe at like 9:20 or something, I might call my family. Because I'm not actually being held hostage. Surprise, surprise. So it's not like I'm in a rush to leave where I am, but I know logically I should start on my homework and I should do other stuff. Because my family, I know right now, they are not worrying about me at all. Because there was one time where I got like stranded across town, didn't really have a way to get home, didn't have a functioning phone, and I was out of the house for like 6 hours, and I ended up getting home through a friend. I managed to, one, get in contact with a friend, and then two, get that friend to direct me home. But it was really complicated. But when I got home, I was like, hey guys, I'm really sorry. I would have texted you like that I was out late and I couldn't get home. But I couldn't because my phone, I don't have a functioning phone. So this was before my phone broke. This was what I said since January I've been having phone issues. This was one of those times. Basically, I came home, my family was like, oh, we weren't suspecting anything at all. But I came home like almost at 10 p.m. And I left the house at like 3 p.m. Or I guess I left at like 3:30. But it was like roughly 9 hours. So it was either 3:30 to 9:30 or something else like that. But basically, oh, what's this? Oh, okay, yeah. I was here. I was like, did I find someone else's mine? But yeah, I have a feeling if I never called my parents, they probably wouldn't get concerned until like almost 11. So I think in the town where I live, the curfew for minors is 11 there, but I think at 11 they'd be like, wait a sec, our kid isn't there. That's kind of weird. I'll probably call about 9:25. I didn't make that one jump. I'm gonna need my water bottle because I'm out of Propel. This is an ad for water. Buy some water today. Not any specific brand, just go buy some. If we all buy water at once, it'll skyrocket the demand for water, making it the most valuable thing in the world. And then if we all hoard the water that we bought and like not sell it, no, because eventually they'd create more. Never mind. I was gonna try to like crash the water market. I don't even think that's possible. I'm gonna crash the water market. Pardon that one again. I think whenever I drink water or eat food now, I get like really hiccupy and really burpy. And I don't know why. Also, when I eat food, it really hurts. For a while, I've suspected that I might have Crohn's disease. And other people have suspected that because ever since I was born, I've reacted like I was in pain whenever I have to eat. And there are other details, like when I was a baby. I think I told this story before on stream. When I was a baby, I would scream out in pain constantly, and my parents were really concerned. This kid like never stopped screaming. So they took me to a doctor, and the doctor said that I had like some sort of like stomach acid issue, and it was causing me a lot of pain, so my parents were instructed to take normal adult aspirin and cut them up into child-sized bits, 'cause back then baby aspirin didn't exist, and give them to me because I was in so much pain. The doctor was like, "Yeah, just like give your kid pain meds." And ever since I was a kid, it's never gone away. Like every time I eat, I don't feel full after I eat. I feel almost walked into that. I feel like I'm in serious pain after I eat. It could be Crohn's disease, it could be a stomach acid issue, it could be a number of things. There's many reasons why someone would have like a stomach that just doesn't do what it's supposed to do. But it hurts me to digest food. One point in the Crohn's disease category is if it was just stomach acid, like eating anything in my stomach would really mess me up. But one time my mom was going to have a surgery and she needed to be put on a liquid diet before the surgery. Not just any diet, a clear liquid diet. Which if you guys don't know, there's such a thing as clear liquids and then non-clear liquids, and I had to learn all about it in my CNA class. But while she was doing it, I was also doing it because, why not? Like, if your household is suddenly filled with, like, a bunch of different, like, nice broths and juices and stuff, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna drink that, that looks tasty. So, I was on this clear diet, and my pain dramatically reduced. And I did some research, and apparently, like, going on a clear diet really helps people manage their Crohn's disease symptoms. So I'm like, hey, wait a second, that's kind of weird. Which, I would never want to, like, fully convert to a clear diet, because there's a lot of food I enjoy eating, and I don't even think you can get, like, all the nutrients you need from clear. But a lot of times what I end up having for breakfast is, like, clear diet friendly. Like, I might have chicken broth and, like, white grape juice, and then coffee's technically a liquid, which I like to drink a bit of decaf coffee just to keep the habit without keeping the heart damage. So often I'll have, like, a clear breakfast, and then I'll have a lunch that's very light and supplemented with a lot of juices and other stuff, and then I'll eat, like, real food for dinner. So I've been doing that lately. I don't know, we'll see. When I go off to college, there's a lot of different things. I'm really considering experimenting a lot with my diet while in college, because someone else is preparing the food, and food is available 24/7. Like, oh, it's 9 p.m. and you want some French fries? Yeah, go down to the cafeteria. It's still open. It has everything you could ever think of. So if I have, like, an infinite supply of a varied amount of food at any time of day, I might as well try being vegetarian, try being clear, try doing other stuff. We're just gonna see what happens. I might make videos about it, I might not. Probably will. I've thought a bit about stuff, like, I get nervous if my roommate is in the room all day, I won't have time to do, like, all the streams. Like, what if my roommate wants to do streams and they're mad I'm in the room all day? We'll see what happens. It'll be a complete lifestyle change, but I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. We get a gaming headset, yeah. I plan over the summer, because I'm gonna get a job and I'll be making money, I'm planning on upgrading a lot of stuff. Like, I'm gonna get a real headset, I'm gonna get like a separate camera thing. I don't know, my computer camera's fine. I should get a nice, like, web camera thing, like, above your camera with, like, a better quality. I don't know. There's a lot of things I've been thinking about. Yeah, I'm planning on things getting more high-tech in the near future. If this was a video and I could edit it, I would download a short video I have on Google Drive and edit it in here, which is my friend Q screaming, "Technology is bad!" I have a bunch of, like, very short, phone bad. A lot of times Q will make videos just pretending to be something else. Like, he'll pretend to be someone from the 1950s, or he'll pretend to be Amish or whatever. And a lot of his videos, he's like, technology is sinful. So in real life, he's actually a pagan, but he likes to meme and pretend to be like extreme right-wing Christian. like technology is evil. It's how Satan corrupts the minds of our young children and makes them all into satanic Twitch streamers and OnlyFans people. When in reality, he doesn't have any issue with Twitch or OnlyFans, and he doesn't believe Satan exists. I actually have more than one friend who's pagan. I think that's really cool. I'd say my friend group, it's mostly atheists, and then you got a lot of Christians, and then you got 2 pagans. And then I used to be friends with someone who was a Buddhist, but I haven't heard from them since the beginning of quarantine. So they're either dead or they just want some space. It's weird that quarantine started over a year ago. 'Cause to me it still feels like it's just been a few months. Uh-oh, soon I'm gonna be out of food, which means I'm gonna have to go commit cow genocide. Get that yawn ASMR. Now that I'm allowed to drink caffeine again, I might make... At one point I was like considering making a Dr. Pepper ASMR video. It would be like the sound of opening the can, the sound of drinking it, the sound of like crushing the empty can. A lot of times I'll cut the empty can, like I'll just take a knife and I'll like just F around with it. Stimming is fun. So I might make that now. Maybe a collection of various metal sounds. I don't know like what noises ASMR people like or dislike. For all I know, this is like terrible. Try and find my base. I'll do that eventually. I want to build up my own stuff first. I really am sleepy, like, jeez. I normally don't even get this tired at night. I'm wondering if I'm more tired now because I know there's a daunting task ahead of me. Like, oh, you have schoolwork. Let's be extra sleepy. We'll find out. Another method I use to keep myself awake, besides encouraging myself, like, oh, you can edit a video after, is I like to listen to music in foreign languages while I do stuff because it just confuses my brain. Like, because it's not like, oh, that's a language you speak. The issue is, like, if it's a language that you're learning, it doesn't work, because that makes your brain more active. Because if you hear the words that you do recognize in that language, your brain's, like, subconsciously trying to piece together what you're hearing. It's like, oh, cool, I understand this. So I can't really listen to any songs in, like, German, because I know enough of German that my brain is, like, time to decipher. I've been slowly teaching myself Japanese, and I would not say I'm good at all, but now when I hear songs, the words that I recognize in Japanese songs, it pulls me out of my concentration. I listen to a lot of music in like Russian and in Korean, stuff like that when I study, because it's entertaining background noise and it's not pulling me out of what I'm doing. I also listen to wordless classical music, but if it's a song that I recognize, which over time you start to recognize like all of them, it pulls me out because my brain starts like singing in my head what I know is next. Like I used to listen to the Spotify playlist called like Soundscapes for Gaming whenever I'd study and read, and I loved it because it was like just peaceful music. It wasn't classical, it's like peaceful soundscapes. But then after listening to it for like over a year, every time I'd read and every time I'd like single player game, I recognize all the songs on that mix now. Like a song will start, and some of them, my favorite ones on there, I know their names, so it pulls me out. Cause I'm like, oh yeah, look everyone, it's snowing. Or one will play, and even though I don't know the name, I know what notes come next, and it pulls me out of it. So classical music. Like, if I can memorize ambient soundscapes, I can memorize the same classic songs that come up. I found diamonds again. In every mix or every loop, you know. Not loop. Every playlist. I'm so tired. I don't even know what word I'm looking for. But yeah, I've memorized enough music over the past few years that now I'm really picky about what music I listen to while I'm working. Yeah, music is playing right now. And yeah, I know this song very well, and I associate this song with Minecraft. The first time I heard it was during Minecraft. Because this song is unknown, it means we're not going to get copyright claimed, right? It'd be funny if I did get a copyright claim for this, I could figure out what the song is. But yeah, a lot of songs I just can't like wait. Actually, I can game while doing them. Like, I'm having no issue gaming right now while a catchy song plays. Earlier today I forget what, I wasn't gaming. Earlier I was doing something while listening to a lot of really good Mason Min songs. I know it. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go home, like listen to some like Russian music or Korean music, edit some videos, do some schoolwork, go to bed at like 4 a.m. Who knows? Slam back some Dr. Peppers to keep me awake. 'Cause hey, it's after 3 p.m. I'm allowed to drink Dr. Pepper and other caffeine after 3 p.m. and before 6 a.m. So I don't know why I'm like informing the audience of this so matter of fact. Like, yes, everyone, update your wiki pages on me. No, but, like, if anyone like actually is interested in all the heart stuff, yeah, I can drink soda now. I'm probably gonna go home and have a soda. That was a silent yawn, but I bet to the people at home it was really loud because I blew air into the mic. Hi. Doing a little dance to the song. The lyrics of the song are simple enough, like... Sorry about that. The lyrics of the song are simple enough. They remind me of stuff that, like, I've written or my sister's written. And part of me wonders if, like, you know, what if one person wrote a song, and they recorded it on, like, GarageBand or BandLab, and they sent it to a friend and whatever, and eventually that friend sends it to a friend, or that friend passes down their computer to someone new, and, like, the song gets there and it just gets spread around, and then, like, some strangers across the world, like, you know, me, for example, could be hearing the song to a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, and just be like, wow, this song is really catchy, and it never was on the radio, and it was never put on any CD or DVD, like, because you can download music, like, if I wanted to, I could go into my card, like my fake website thing, and set up download links for, my Lorax superhero movie song, which I probably shouldn't, because I bet Warner Brothers Entertainment would come sue me, even though I'm not making any money off of it, but we'll see. But it's like, technically, if I wanted, I could make it possible for you guys to download music I make. Like if you wanted, you could. Did you hear me? I actually I wrote and sang a song once, except it wasn't a song, it was a rap, and it was really bad, and it was for a school project, and we were like put into teams of 5 or whatever. My team, we were all gonna write raps, and they all did it, and then they were all too ashamed to share their project for the class, and the teacher was like, well, we're not gonna show one project, so either you all show it or you all don't. So none of my classmates ever saw it. I still have the rap memory. Oh, I mean, my teammates saw it. So like 5 people have seen this. And the other day I was like, should I upload it to YouTube? And I was like, okay, if I do, I need to, one, like, cut my teammates out of it. 'Cause even though I was the one rapping, they were all like, we did like a music video for it, and I don't have just the rap, I only have the music video. So I'll need to get the audio and like just either put the audio over a different video or re-edit the music video so it's just always zoomed in on my face. So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna plaster the faces of like my freshman friends who I'm no longer friends with all over the internet. Hey guys, remember me? You're all going in my comp. Okay, while this stuff is smelting, I think I might I might call my dad. My mom specifically told me, don't call me, call your dad. So, I'll be right back, guys. I'm back. Earlier in the stream I was like, my family won't... Apparently only my mom even knew that I wasn't at home, so... Yeah. Honestly, if I ever like went missing, I think my family wouldn't notice until like the next day, 'cause they'd wake up in the morning and they'd be like, wait a sec, he never came downstairs for breakfast, that's kinda sus. 'Cause that has happened before, like there have been times where I'll be like 8 a.m., which my friends all start their school at 8, but I do like a homeschool type thing. I only start school. That was perfectly timed with the music. My school starts at 9. And there have been times where I'll be like up in my room. It's like 8 a.m. I'm just like lying in bed. I'm in too much pain to get up and like move and go downstairs. I feel really sick. Like there's some mornings where I wake up and then I throw up and then it's like I'm just gonna sit in bed. And around 8, my family will come to my room and they'll be like, are you in there? Are you okay? You know? Which is really sweet. I'm just saying, is like, if I ever disappeared, I think if it was late at night, they would just assume that I'm fine and assume that I'm gonna come home after they go to sleep. And then they'd wake up the next day and realize that I never came home. And they'd be like, oh, that's bad. So, yeah. Okay, I got a sapling link. I'm gonna this one. In The Sims, birch trees are basic. Like, they have the same color bark as every other tree. Where in real life, my neighbors have birch trees and they're different bark. In Minecraft, they have a very different bark. A lot of people call it cow wood. But, like, I don't know, in The Sims, birch trees are basic. And I mean that with, like, every bit of anger that I had in my voice when I said it. I almost heard singing along with the song. I need more water. So applying for to be a lifeguard is gonna be a little bit hard for me because on the application, my town's really desperate. They're accepting everyone who applies, but on the application that they have you they like tell us when you'd be able to start, because some people won't be able to start until a little bit into. Did I dig on the wrong level here? Oh no, okay. Some people won't be able to start until a little bit into the summer. Like, oh, sorry, the first week of summer I'm out on vacation, but I can start when I come back. For me, literally the week after I get out of school, I'm having a really serious surgery done. Well, not like serious like I'm in danger, but serious like you aren't able to walk afterwards, and it'll be maybe over a week before you walk. Not over like 2 weeks, I doubt, but like I might be stuck in bed for an entire week or a week and a half. And because of that, you can't really be a lifeguard if you can't walk, because then you can't swim. I mean, if you have really good upper arm strength, you can swim without legs, but like, I'm not super mega buff man. I'm actually gonna leave diamonds on the sides of my mine to come back later with like fortune to get. I'm starting to get one of my feeling like I'm 1,000,000 degrees, but I'm actually cold things. So, that's nice. I don't even feel any heart pain right now. Sometimes it just well, now I'm feeling the heart pain. Nice. Anyway, I'm just gonna push through this. I'm really lightheaded. Give me a second. Yeah, I still feel like shit. Basically, every time, the reason why it's hard for me to, like, tell these people when I'll be able to move around again is every time I talk to a doctor, they give me a different answer, or they tell me that they don't want to answer. Like, I'll be like, how soon will I be able to move around? And a lot of them are like, well, we feel like it's irresponsible to guess things like this, because we don't want to prime you to believe one thing, and in fact, something else is true, or they'll be like, everyone recovers differently, and we feel like, we feel like we're not doing a good job if we tell you what to expect. Which I kind of get that, because last time I had surgery, people would often say that recovery would take many weeks, even up to a month, and I recovered within a few days, and I'm not exaggerating there. If you read about mastectomies or top surgery anywhere, a lot of people say, oh, you're going to have really restricted arm movement afterwards. They call it T-Rex arms, where you just move your arms with your elbows like firm to your ribs. Literally the same night I got surgery, I was extending my arms all the way, reaching for TV remotes and stuff. I was using my arms to push myself up off of things. And people say, okay, well, even if you can do that, you shouldn't do that, because it'll make your scarring worse. Yeah, my scars are a little bit, like, wiggly and weird. Like, they were straight lines, and now they're not, and I probably caused that. But they're still small, and also I don't really care. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh no, I have 2 wiggly lines on my skin. Like, everyone has lines on their skin. We all got wrinkles, pimples, blackheads, moles. Everyone's skin looks different. I don't care. There's some lines on mine. Yeah, because my last surgery, I recovered way faster. With every surgery, I stopped taking pain meds before I'm supposed to, because I don't like taking pain meds. Taking painkillers gives me really strong headaches. It makes it hurt even more when I eat, which that's another sign of Crohn's disease, which I didn't know until earlier this calendar year, is that people with Crohn's disease, if they take certain kinds of pain medication, it can make their symptoms worse. Which explains why whenever I'm put on strong painkillers like Vicodin after a surgery, I can't really eat. Yeah, even when I got my wisdom teeth out, I always stopped taking pain meds early because I don't like pain meds. And then, we have pain meds around our house, and you're not supposed to have those around, because if you get robbed, someone can steal them and sell them online. Like, pain meds are the ones you get for surgery, like Vicodin. Those are like hardcore drugs. So you have to take them back to the pharmacy to be disposed of, and often we'll take them back to the pharmacy and they're like, oh, well, why do you still have these? Like, were you given too many? It's like, no, I just didn't want to take them anymore. But who knows, because I've heard that this surgery is like really painful, so maybe I'll actually take all my meds this time. Normally in surgeries, not only do I recover like physically faster than other people, but I also stop taking my pain meds faster, and mentally I recover from anesthesia, in my opinion, like, very average. Because I know some people it takes them a while. I actually think your, like, body fat percentage changes how anesthetics affect you. But it might have been that body fat percentages change how painkillers affect you. So I might be confused right now. It's been a while since I was doing CNA stuff. That was like last school year. Wow, 1 year. What a big difference. I feel like I've aged 5 years in the last school year. Like, pandemic time hits different. But yeah, I can't really tell them, like, oh, I'll be free to start doing lifeguard stuff at this point, because at the beginning of June, I'm getting a surgery, and it's like, 2 weeks in June, can I swim? 3 weeks in June? 4? Should I just wait until July? So I might not even apply until after I've recovered, and I'll just apply and say I'm ready to start working immediately, which, I mean, they'll accept me, because, duh, they need people. Which, unlike other jobs, where it's like, normally if someone's desperate to hire, don't go there because there's a reason they're desperate. No one wants to work there. With the lifeguard thing, I go to the pool, I see lifeguards. They sit in their chair. I'm okay with sitting in a chair for like 8 hours, if I get paid. I mean, I guess I already sit in a chair for 8 hours because I do school. Yeah, I'm okay with sitting in a chair for 8 hours. But yeah, I'm in 2 weeks, or 2.5 weeks. In 1 week, I'm out of school. In 2 to 2.5 weeks, I'm having a surgery done. And this isn't divisible by 8. So I need 24. No. Yeah, there we go. And even though I'm looking forward to it, it's also just, it's frustrating, because it's like, I want to sign up for a job. I can't do that until I know when I'm having surgery. Plug up the entrance to here, and then I'm probably gonna log off, because I don't know when my family's gonna get here. Boom, no more creeper. Well, I think that'll be the end of this stream. I just tried to go to the side again. I can just end it. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of the stream, everyone. I'm gonna go home and drink a bunch of soda and like edit a bunch of videos and get ready for those. I hope everyone has a great